Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review. Well, I guess it's late. It still came on this week, but I'm here nonetheless and whatnot for Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 2, Episode 5. I'm going to keep reviewing the show, but Tyler, I'm not happy. Tyler, just the inconsistencies of what real black women would do in certain situations is so frustrating. Tyler, I know it was a whole pandemic and this was, shot in 2 days or 3 days or maybe 2 weeks or whatever. But I'm like, really? This is what we have? Beggars can't be choosers and, a lot of TV is off the air, so I'm going to let it be what's going to be. But y'all already know to like, to comment, to subscribe, to share, to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself, to follow me on IG and Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. And let's move on past that and whatnot, okay? So we see Andy in the office are still hugging up on Fatima, being all upset and relieved at the same time that I got Bellamy. I finally got Bellamy. I'm like, Andy, you do know as a lawyer, you need evidence to make this work or whatever, and your bosses have not even contacted the FBI to get said evidence you said you had at your house. So how would you celebrating before you have any evidence? As a lawyer, how are you celebrating? But I'm gonna leave that be and whatnot. But her and Fatima, laughing on up, have a little happy dance or whatever. Fatima, I know we're not that close. Whatever. However, I had to support you. I have to have your back because we are what? Sisters. Okay, and so Andy then invites her to Maurice's party later on down at the little gay bar and whatnot. And then she's walking out with her money. Okay, with her money from Gary. We see that somebody walks in, an old face who I was happy to see. Paris. Yeah, Paris, who was the sexy man. Okay, bring him a little closer to Andy a little bit. Okay, the sexy man who was the grandson of the house. Was she housekeeping? No, the lady who cleaned up the office or whatever. Andy helped the old lady. This her grandson Paris, and Paris had liked Andy, but at that point in time, Andy was all fixated on Gary. And he like, oh hey, how you doing? Okay, I know you say you got a man that would not, but I still want to take you out. But I got a man. You said that I got a man, so why you want to take me out, Paris? Because as long as your finger don't have no ring on it, I still want to put my beard in. Beard? I'm not for sale. I'm looking like, bitch, why are you playing dictionary? You know that man ain't trying to buy you. He wants to date you. Stop being so difficult. Okay, I'm like, I hate when people play dictionary. Okay, if someone say I want to put my beard in, I'm not gonna assume you want to buy me. Black women are not that offended at every remark someone makes of them. Stop making us out to be what? Angry black women for nothing. Don't do that, Tyler. Please stop. Anyway, he brings a look. I didn't mean it like that or whatever. I was trying to be cool. I'm not trying to buy you, but I do want to take you out. I want to try to date you. You know what I'm saying? Paris, you see she crazy? Run, brother, run, okay? Anyway, he then bring up how I know you may be having some second thoughts or whatever. Second thoughts? What do you mean? Who told you? Who told you something? He's like, nobody. I was there earlier. I saw the FBI was here, whatever. I've been hearing things and whatnot. I'm saying, but look, I'm not trying to, I want to tell you out on a date. Andy still being all mad as if anything going on in her life is his fault. If anything, everything going on in your life is your fault because he tried to take you away from your married ass boyfriend. But no, dumbass Andy had to keep fucking around with Gary. Okay, and now you gonna make a little good man feel like he done something wrong, and he haven't. Okay. Anyway, he walk away, she walk away. I didn't care about him chit-chatting with Fatima because at the end of the day, he wasn't chit-chatting with Andy, okay? So, Sabrina gets to work to chit-chat with her boss because Sabrina wants to keep her job, okay? And she's scared that she may get fired because she was ever breaking, well, she didn't break no rules, but she still, transferred that money for Andy, and it was too much illegalness of it all and whatnot. She's like, Sabrina, girl, pause, calm down. Look, we looked into the whole thing and whatnot. We looked into what you did and we saw that you did not do anything wrong, okay? So that's why you're not getting fired. However, you will be suspended for 3 days. She was like, really? She's like, look, they wanted you to be suspended for 3 weeks. So go ahead, sign this paper that said that you were suspended for 3 days, and then go to work. She was like, what? Do what? And I'm like, Sabrina, don't you see that somebody is helping you out? It seems like sister girl is just that a sister girl and wants to look out for someone else. Okay. She then brings up, I hired a new guy, okay, so I want you to go over there and, you know what I'm saying, show him the ropes, okay? I want you to train him. She's like, what, until what? Well, until Maurice comes back. Oh, yeah, until Maurice comes back. And we then get to meet Jacoby, okay? And I'm like, hey, Jacoby, what you doing? Nothing. Okay, brother. Okay. Jacoby's cute. Okay, I told y'all, Tyler Perry may not be able to write a good show that does not piss us off, but he can show enough give us a good-looking man to be upset with at one point or another. Okay, let's hope Jacoby doesn't piss us off like the other men of this show has done. What? Piss us off. Okay, so because Sabrina realized, okay, they must be trying to replace Maurice, she then called Maurice and said, hey, you know what I'm saying, they didn't hire somebody and they're gonna be a yo workstation. What? Okay, I'm on my way. I am on my way. We did see Danny. Danny is at work in her car on a break smoking weed. Yep, that's what Danny's doing as an airport worker at the airline. Okay, and I'm like, I mean, won't she go back? I believe that be because she had a whole little vape pen and whatnot. So she keeps calling Preston because, you know, again, she called Preston a whole basically. I mean, did she call him a racist? She definitely said you was up here saying some racist things to me like I was a slave. But I mean, I didn't find what he said slave worthy, but I'm going to leave that be too. But again, she admits on his voice, but you know, I may have overreacted. You know what I'm saying? If you can please call me back or at least answer your phone, because at this point, he's not answering or calling her back. I mean, I wouldn't either, Danny. You keep giving that man mixed signals, okay? Let it be. We then see a co-worker of Zach's call her because again everybody know that Zach is homeless and basically lives with Danny. Like, look, he didn't show up and I don't want him to lose his job like other people Trump. Anyway, so it's like, you know, we'll just look out for him or whatever. Cover for him. I can't cover for him. I ain't got time. She's like, look, old man, cover him or whatever because I said so. So she then calls Karen looking for Zach. And she's like, girl, look, he got arrested or whatever. You know, he did this and whatnot, got arrested. I'm not bailing him out. So leave me be. He need to leave me alone. And Daddy, oh, really? I can't. You gonna be upset. When you calm down, you gonna regret not getting him out. I'm like, on what planet does a friend tell another friend to bail out their cheating ass ex-boyfriend? No one does that. Even if you do not want to see your fellow black man locked up, I'm not bailing out my former boyfriend who cheated on me and who came and busted in a hotel room while I was getting my cooch ate. No, I'm not getting him out. Okay, he gonna be in there. Just saying. Now at the shop, Karen gets a visit from Andy. Andy is again, I got Bellamy at work. Okay, I got Eric. I'm fixed. I'm like, you again. There's no evidence from the FBI yet. How do you know the evidence got burned up? How do you know it wasn't us? How do you know it didn't slip between the cracks? Okay, and they don't have it. Stop telling folk things is fixed when you ain't seen no evidence be entered into the judge and whatnot. Anyway, so they shit and they chatting. And, you know, she tells Karen how she feels like, you know what I'm saying, Gary was probably telling the truth. And Karen like, but really? That's what you think? Okay, if you say so, but whatever. You know, she also brings up how she started to do Paris. Paris? The cute guy who dropped you off? She's like, yeah, girl. And like, it's somebody, like, he asked me out and somebody him. Like, we click. Not if you keep dismissing that man. Okay, stop this. If you think y'all click, stop. He's single. How you out here dismissing single men to be up with a man who was married and in jail? Don't create this stupidity if I ever saw it. Okay, anyway, Andy brings up how, you know, Gary's ex-wife said this and said that. You know, she said how he gonna be abusive. He said how he gonna be angry. She said how he gonna be this and that and that and this. But I love Gary, you know what I'm saying? But I do think he do get jealous or whatever. He did try to move me away from people and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And then she then shows Karen the $250,000 he sent her in that box, okay? And you know, cause he was worried about me, girl. So he sent me his money. Okay, he was worried about his girl. I'm like, Karen said the one smart thing she said all episode. Where did he get the money from, Danny? Girl, I don't know. Rich folks have money sitting around all the time, so I'm not gonna worry about that. That's why your ass was fired and about to be arrested, because you don't ask the right. You are a lawyer. So we then see Maurice comes to the job, honey. Maurice comes to the job with a walker. I'm in so much pain, you know. Oh, that's all I've been through. But I need you to come to get the fuck out my spot. Don't show him shit out. I'm like, why and how is he in a place of business in that loud ass shirt with his chest knuckles out? What on God's green earth makes anyone think this would really what happened at a bank? This is not what happens at a bank, okay? At all. Not in 2020. I'm like, when and where can the new person let some dude behind the counter without him being buzzed in through the security door? What bank only has a half partition as how you get access to the back of the building where all the money is? I'm like, if this ain't a bunch of bullshit, I could not. Tyler, how you had time to build a whole fucking White House, but you couldn't build a correct bank? Anyway, you know, what are you doing here? Why are you have a walker? What is going on, Maurice? Look, I am here with a walker. Was it a camera? I am just still on disability, okay? I need him to know that. And they then start chit-chatting as if they not at work, cussing and all. I'm like, I could not take the bullshit of it all, okay? Then Andy walks in and shows the girl, after we said how many cameras is in the bank, she opens up the bag and shows Sabrina the bag full of money. Said, I need to put this in a safety deposit box. I'm like, if the FBI was just looking into her finances, don't you think it'd be weird if she come here with all that cash and then you, Sabrina, take her to... I'm like, this girl, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm like, Tyler Perry must have been high, okay, talking to the ancestors when he was writing this shit, because it gets on my damn nerve. On my nerves. Sabrina was a whole fool to go with Andy to the back. No, I would say, you know what, let me cross all my T's, dot all my I's, let me have her fill all the paperwork out up here, so they can't say I'm sneaking around doing shit or whatnot. But I'm gonna leave that be. Now up front, Maurice is still fucking with Jacoby. Okay, you know, talking about how you can't take my job. Okay, if you try and take my job, I will burn this motherfucker down. Okay, I'll burn it down with you in this bitch. Okay, you probably fucking the boss, and that's how your young ass got this job. Okay, he like, bruh, that is very inappropriate. Okay, no. That tattoo on your neck is what's inappropriate, whatever. I know what's going on. You can't replace me. Have your ass down there. I'm like, that would never happen in the bank. Anyway, we then see All I Want Is Some Dick and All I Have Is Dick having a little bit of conversation. Now, you know, because he in jail still, and she still want to chit chat. Well, let me ask you this: did you and your friends have a bet over who could fuck me first? He's like, man, you don't want to know that. Which means yes. She's like, just answer the question. He's like, well, yeah, yes, we did. Oh, okay. Can you imagine being me, the girl that no one thought was pretty, getting all the attention from someone like you, and all you wanted was some cooch? I could not believe you. You right. I felt real bad about that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. It was good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you was over it, why is you still bringing it up? Like, look, I'm over it, but at times I don't trust people. I'm like, why are y'all having this open ass dialogue about girls? I just cannot. Tyler, you making me mad, bruh. Making me mad. Now he do say, look, if I could, I would take back most of it, okay? Most of it, because I don't regret having sex with you. It was good. I'm looking like the fact that the sex was good doesn't mean the intent behind it wasn't disgusting. And you telling me that you were happy you did it because you got some good sex would make me feel even more disgusting about myself. I don't care how cute you are or were back then, Zach. I would still feel disgusted because you fucked me for a bet. Okay? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He said, but I would love to change it or whatever, and I would treat you more like a person. I'm sorry. I only want some dick, lady. I am sorry. Okay? I have to let you know I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? She then said, "Oh, you think saying all that will get you out?" You're like, no, I know me. You know, you can't let me out. So me saying that was because I really meant it or whatever. But she then lets him out because someone posted his bail. Okay, and we then see who got him out. Yep, Fatima. Fatima gonna fuck Zach, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now we do see at the shop, Aaron come by to see Karen. Not Pam. Pam is there being the aggravating, nosy ass, ghetto ass, lip smacking ass assistant, okay? But Karen makes her leave. Her, Aaron, then chat shit to where he apologizing for all the foolishness that happened at the hotel. No, that wasn't your fault. Like, yeah, it was, because for me, like, I really wanted you, Karen. I wanted you. And I have this thing to where I don't have any middle ground. Like, I'm either all in or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted you. I still do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, things could be different and blah, 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 blah. She's like, look, I'm not going to the hotel with you. I'm not going to no hotel with you, so leave me be. However, I am going to my friend's party at the park. He said, oh, well, you know, can I go with you? She's like, we know it's a gay party. He's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Can I go? I don't, you know, have any judgment, you know, on anybody else. And look at my life. I don't judge anybody. So you know what I'm saying? You want me, you know, can I go with you? I can drive so that way you can drink because I'm done drinking. Oh, are you not? Oh, okay. He said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So come on. And he puts his hand out and she takes it and they walk out. We then see Sabrina and Danny at Danny's house. I'm over this too. You know, Danny and there keep calling Preston, who does not answer, does not call back because she know that she was on some bullshit. So she then tells Sabrina what happened. You know, we was here. You know, he had me handcuffed. He had me chained to the bed, naked. You know, wearing a cowboy hat, calling me gal. And I'm like, she adding every racist tone to it as if the handcuffs he used wasn't hers, okay? I'm not girl, come fuck now. And the fact that Sabrina kind of listened to Danny and then say, Danny, you stupid. Like, why are you making it seem as if that man was being racist towards you? Like, that man like you. And you like him and you keep running his ass off. That's what a real friend would have said. But again, I'm gonna do what? Let that be. And then lastly, we see Gary and Andy at the jail. Aaron Andy then went and seen that man, and now they both are happy. Babe, you know what I'm saying? I had all the evidence or whatever. I did this, I did that. You know what I'm saying? We can probably be together and whatnot. It's all a work in progress and blah, 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 blah. So now they're both in good spirits about how they're going to get out of here and do this and do that. I'm going to help you get your stuff back or whatever. I'm going to help all I can. But he then asked her, hey, is that man Hayden from your office helping you? And she said, well, yeah, like, but when you in jail, like, why you asking about Hayden? You know what I'm saying? Are you being jealous? She's like, you know, I'm just wondering, like, how much time y'all spent together. Gary, I don't like this jealous thing. And I'm like, since when? Because he's always been jealous or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She's like, why do you feel like I'm sleeping with every man that I work with? He's like, you know, I know men, and I don't want you to leave me. She's like, you should know me. Okay, you should not think I would do that. You say, I love you. And why would I leave you now? Okay? He like, look, I just don't like you talking to them. Well, you don't have a choice, okay? You have to get over that. Oh, that's what you said to me? I'm your man. Yes, you are a man. A married man. The one I have been patient with or whatever. Because you told me that it was almost over with your wife, whatever. And now I'm not going to keep dealing with your shit. Like, I cannot be dealing with you being married and you being jealous. Okay, you have to pick a struggle. Okay, you're going to be jealous or you're going to be married. Which, you can't have both. I say, first of all, those are two horrible options to have to deal with. Okay, because even if he's divorced and he's jealous, that's still some horrible shit. And if he's married, then I mean, you can leave him be and whatnot. But again, those are your two choices. Either a jealous girl. He then get upset. Why you here? Why are you here? I will always be jealous of what's mine. Okay, that is how it will be forever. Okay, you know what? You don't want me to talk to the people or the man who's going to help me get my stuff back? Really, Gary? He like, look, that little ass apartment ain't shit. You live in small town. I'm trying to uplift your life. Oh, my apartment ain't shit. I work to get. I'm not. Let them know you work to get that shit. That's about how little it is. I mean, it is a little apartment, but it's her little ass apartment, probably in a good ass neighborhood. I'm gonna leave that be too. You know what I'm saying? He like, look. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Why? I'm talking to whatever. They set me up. It's like, look, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? It still remains to be seen how much of a setup you were set up with, okay? Oh, really? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you that well, Andy. You know what? Get out, okay? We are done. I have a lawyer who hired me a lawyer, and she will help me. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? I am so sorry. He's like, I thought. She's like, no. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry to myself for dealing with your dumb ass all this time. My life was happy before I met you. Don't talk to me like that. She's like, who you talking to? Who is? Okay, I'm not. First of all, both of y'all calm down. Okay, why the police ain't came in and broke up this intense ass meeting? I don't know. Okay, he then, you know what, Andy? I want my money back, every single dime. And she was like, listen to me. You ain't getting back shit. And then got up and walked out. I was like, exit stage left. First of all, he gonna get out and beat her. Gonna leave that be or not. And then she gonna probably end up having to kill him. And then some kind of way Paris gonna bust in and say today, oh Paris, my knight in shining army. Or whatever. And that was the whole episode. Girl, I'm done. Peace.
Whoa.